So we're going to do something that helps us do cheaper wet food for the outside cats. Now, first of all, I want to say let go of any preconceived notion that you have that outside cats or any cats give a flip about cat food that other cats have had. So what I do is I want to make sure that I'm giving them something that is tasty because I do care about how it tastes for them. Two, I also want to give them something that's healthy. So I don't like to use the cheapest of the cheaps on things. So what I do is I make sure I have a very high quality dry food, but I can give that in sparingly amounts. And then I take the cheapest cat food I can find in a huge can. And believe me, this stuff is very cheap, but you can check and make sure that you have the right ingredients for a good coat, good healthy body, things like that. Then I'll take the next one up because Fancy Feast has gotten out of this world. Yes, it's tasty, but they have a lot of things that cats don't like either. I'm here to tell you, none of my cats like salmon or beef, so I'm staying away from that. But what I get is this kitten so far. I'll use other things, but kitten seems to be a good thing. It's all watery and stuff. And the turkey and giblets have a lot of the juice in it too. So that, cats love that. And what I think about the turkey and giblets thing is, I don't know if cats really like turkeys and giblets and all that consistently, because my cats inside sometimes will balk at it after a bit, but it's getting so hard to get this stuff in the store. I'm gonna put you down just for a minute so that I can open this can. I'll keep talking to you while I do it so that you don't seem like you're out in no man's land. I'm gonna open this can with the can opener, and I'm gonna open this other one with pulling the lid. And my inside cat has come to see what I'm doing because he thinks that they get better food than he does. Okay, so you see this stuff. This stuff is really juicy. It has a lot of juice in it. It is, but the only thing that I can say is a real complaint about this is it's sticky sometimes. I'd rather have a lot of juice so it slides around. Now, I'm putting this in a used container. Woo, we're going to not make it this time. You see, I have gloves on. It's because I'm filming and I can't do that. But that's the first step. We put a lot of that. We put the whole can in there. Then we take a whole can of the kitten and we put that in there. So it gives it a little bit of a fishy taste. If you believe all this stuff about fishy, what you're giving your cat is fish all the time, you're being duped. So I wanted to tell you, take a look at some of your fish choices, especially I looked at, I think, Friskies, where it says, it's with chicken and tuna. It doesn't tell you that it's with the turkey as the first ingredient. So, all right, I got to go get my spatula that is dedicated to them. Be right back. I left it in the soapy water because I wash everything every day. And I'm just going to give this a quick little stir with this. I got you upside down, sorry. I'm giving this a quick little stir. I want to get all that mixed up good, though, because this is going to be 3 meals of food for about 11 cats. Believe that or not. Now, that's mixed with, Now, what I'm doing is today's menu from my other cats. My other cats won't eat all of their, well, they rarely do. And just give me a minute. I'm going to scrape all these bowls into this thing. Hold on tight. We're going to scrape all these out, and then I'm going to put these bowls in water because their bowls get washed every single day. I like to keep microbes down and out of my cats and outside cats' food. I mean, just because they're outside cats doesn't mean that they need to be treated poorly. I want to make sure I keep them as healthy as possible. Okay, so here I am back. And you see that I have all these flakes now from the inside cat's food. Now, see, that's prime fillets from Friskies. And my cats like to think that they're getting, you know, something different with that prime fillets because they get to see the juice in it. And a lot of times they'll just eat the juice. Sometimes they'll eat the flakes. But what happens is if I give that to the outside cats, and I don't give them something that they have to really chew a bunch on, that some cats will get it and some cats won't. So, I make sure that at the end of mealtime, each mealtime, that I can collect what's left in these inside cats' bowls. I'll mix it in with this too, because that'll give them a little broke up flakes. Now you see what you got? You've got enough food here that I can feed those cats a good healthy portion, probably a little over 1/4 cup, which is a lot of food for wet food. It sustains them better, and you can cut down on the hard food. So what I'm doing is feeding about 11 cats for about 70 cents a serving, and that is a lot cheaper than doing one of the cans. You do 4 or 5 cans for them because if you don't use your head. And you see in here, you'll see it'll have these little tuna flakes and stuff out of the kitten food, and that makes them very happy. And another thing that happens is this is a little bit sticky, but a whole lot mushy. They love the wet content, but one cat can't just grab this up. They have to spend their time licking it up. It gives them that kind of experience, and you don't have a bunch of cats grabbing all the food and running off, and your cats get inconsistent feeding.